All right, I'm hot, but today I think it's gonna rain. Man, and I just got this cool hat my husband got me from the gas station. What was that? My husband got me from the gas station yesterday, and I'm wearing it, and it's cloudy today, but I'm gonna wear it anyway. So I went, no, not so. I went to my local nursery near me, and they had some stuff on clearance, and I love clearance. So this is organic lobster compost. I've never heard of this or used it before, but I'm interested to try. This I didn't get it from the nursery that I got these clearance items from, but I have some potting soil and some. Oh, honey, I'm sweating. And I left my cup inside, and some aged pine bark fine soil conditioner. I have 2 of these bags, and also have some black cow compost manure, and I got that on clearance last week. Maisie wants to be a part of the show. Maisie, say hi. Whatever. And I'm going to get some of my beds together for fall crops. My raised bed, I do have some tomatoes in it still. I'm going to leave those in there. They're still producing. And in my zone, I don't see why I would pull them up if they're still producing. I think I'll probably have some tomatoes up and through September, maybe August, but we'll see. Okay, so let me show you what I got. Let me show you the vegetables that I got. Okay. I'm tripping over everything. Oh, I worked last night. I'm overtime to get a couple extra bucks. I need to get the house repainted, so I'm working a little bit more. But here I have Green Magic broccoli, top bunch collards, smooth leaf spinach, some more collards, mint. I don't know if I mentioned in the last video, but my dog ate the mint that I had gotten. There was still plenty left. Oh shoot, this is stuck. There was still plenty left, so I just grabbed 2. It's not much of a big deal anymore at this point. And cabbage. I did the spinach already. What else do we have? More broccoli. I thought I had, oh, duh, the box is right here. Let's see what this is. Cabbage, mustard, greens. I loved it last year. And Brussels sprouts, and those are Brussels also. I had Brussels sprouts. What is it? Oh no! Dang! Ew, that's gross. Oh, this is heavy. Has anyone used this before? Black cow. Oh, let me tell you a story about, I don't know if you can see or hear me, but when I first made this bed last year, I had gone with a coworker of mine to a friend of his. I told him I would like some horse manure, or I just think I just asked for manure in general. And he says, well, I have a friend who has horses and pigs and so on and so forth. He says, we can get some fresh horse manure. And I'm like, and it's free. And I'm like, oh, cool, that'll work. Free. He says, but you just have to dig it or scoop it or shovel it yourself. I said, that's fine. He helped me with it. I really didn't want to do it, but I had to suck it up. We go there, we put all this horse manure in like bags, like what you would put like corn in or something like that. And I got home, built this bed, dumped all the fresh hot manure in here, and some garden soil, some raised bed soil, so on and so forth. And everything that I planted in this immediate front row did not grow, or if it grew, it was burned. It just didn't look right. Fast forward to a few months ago, I was talking to another person who's familiar with gardening and farming, so on and so forth. He says, I told him the story, and I said, yeah, I don't understand why anything didn't grow in the front area of my garden bed, only the back part. And now that I think about it, I put the horse manure throughout the bed, like on the bottom, but I don't know. Anyway, he says, oh, you put too much dung in the bed and you killed all your plants. That's why nothing grew, or things were like kind of halfway looking funny. That makes sense. But now that it's been just about definitely over a year, this tomato plant looks good, and anything that I did grow in this front area that didn't grow last year is doing very well. So I learned my lesson. I can't use fresh hot horse manure straight from the field into the garden. I have to let it sit. Lesson learned. That was a self-correcting error. So I'm gonna get back to what I was doing. Ooh, it smells like organisms. All right, so I'm gonna work smarter and not harder. I have to find this. I found an egg. I found a tree right here behind this camera. I have a tree, and I'll show y'all in a minute. And apparently, it looks like the roots for that tree has extended all the way out here. And I want to pull it, but it's going to pull up my tomato plant, so I'll just have to wait. But this is, I can't believe it. And you know, I'm gonna leave the smaller pieces of the root in here because I think it's organic matter, and I'll just let it I'll just let it decompose. Cam, just put that on the table, put your shoes on, and the camera's on. You don't have to be in the camera, buddy. But I'll let it decompose in here. And that's the same thing with my son's, his garden.
Hey.
Aw, Ken the man. That was very labor intensive, and I am sweating. Oh, I am so hot, but we got it done. Oh, wait, let's get the right sun. Am I right? All right, that was labor intensive. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, but now is the fun part. We get to plant. So hindsight is always 20/20. One thing I didn't think about was how far I would have to reach to harvest what I'm growing in this bed. It's a bit wide. I don't know the measurements, but I should not have made it that wide. Especially because since I have this wire here that I use to keep the chickens and the dog out at one point in time. And then with this tree root growing, I don't know if I should leave it here next season. I don't know. I am like legit second guessing my decisions I've made in life regarding this garden. I am definitely having a coulda, shoulda, woulda moment. But we're gonna make it work. So I have some fertilizer here. I'm just gonna sprinkle just a little bit across the bed. I'm not going to go too crazy with it. I know I should probably be reading the directions, but like I said, I'm not going to go ridiculously crazy with it. And I'm just going to go ahead and rake that in. Scratch her scalp a little bit before we get to planting. Oh, I cannot wait to pull this canna lily up. She is pretty, but I have a better place for her where she won't be taking up so much space. And I also want to share something with y'all. As soon as I finish this, I want to share some exciting news. It's exciting to me. It's something that has been on my heart for a while. I don't know how much detail I would want to give just as yet, but I am so excited about this idea that's been on my heart for a while. I've prayed about it. I have been praying about it recently, and I would love for it to happen. I would definitely love for it to happen. Definitely. So what do y'all want to put in here first in this front row? Let's see if I can read y'all's mind. I think somebody said the broccoli, so let's do broccoli. Comment if you were the one that said broccoli. I would appreciate that. All right, broccoli, somebody chose you. Okay, this is magic green. Oh, like y'all can see that. Magic green broccoli. So, magic green, you're in first. Ooh. Y'all, remember when the last video, I was pulling grass and getting things together to plant. I had laid some cardboard down, nice and neat, wet it up. Got some mulch to put over here to, make it look nice and neat and, pretty for the most part, and to prevent weeds from next season from coming up. Well, my dog Maisie got a little nosy, and the following night or morning, whenever we send her outside, she dug up all the cardboard that I had put underneath the mulch. Dug up the cardboard and did this. Unbelievable. So I wasn't going to show you the after because I'm like, this is embarrassing. This is stupid. Maisie just knows how to irritate me, but this is real garden life, so to speak. Over here, you see the hose is running. I'm holding y'all in my hand at this point, but the hose is running. These are just the plants I had planted the other day. I had to cut a lot of that video out, what I did after I did this bed, because I wasn't feeling well. I had ended up going to the doctor a day or so later because I just didn't stop. I didn't think it was COVID, and it was not COVID. I just get really bad sinus infections, which is why I sound nasally a lot. And I'm not going to go into my diet or anything, but I've noticed once I started drinking dairy more, I like ice cream. And I had eaten ice cream 2 days in a row. And it seems like me and ice cream, it doesn't mess up my belly, but it messes up like my nose or something. I don't know what it is. It's just weird. So I have to get back off of the dairy wagon, if you will. Anyways, this is just what I planted earlier, and it's looking fine. I'm just wetting the soil a little bit. We're supposed to be getting some more rain. And so I'm just, giving her a little spritz. I usually just water the soil and not the plant. And, but I'm just gonna wet the plant down a little bit. It's the same thing as if it rained. And I don't do this all the time, so I'm not even sweating it. It is what it is at this point. And it's so humid out. It's pretty much the same thing anyway. But anyway, this is the end result. I thank you for tuning in, for watching. And again, thank you to all of my new subscribers.